We got some good games to look forward to this weekend for week 3 in the NFL, and Underdog Fantasy is running another new customer special. You can add this Lamar Jackson special line to any one of your pick'em entries to boost your payouts. Underdog has also added these new Scorcher picks, and anybody can take advantage of these. Here's an example of one I'm using. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, if they get higher than 1 touchdown, these have higher payouts. I combine that with a Derrick Henry and Travis Etienne touchdown on this pick'em entry. We can turn $3 into $46.86 if all 4 of these players score a touchdown on Sunday. Also, for new customers, if you sign up anytime between now and October 4th and use code POP, they will double your first deposit all the way up to $500. So if you want to start out small and start with $10, they're going to give you a free $10 to play with. So head on over to underdogfantasy.com right now and don't forget to use code POP. Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over some cards that you can buy right now that are extremely cheap and will definitely upgrade your MUT 24 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you're searching on YouTube for MUT 24 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So this is something we do usually every Saturday, which is the most active auction house day of the week. You can usually find really good cards, including legends, for extremely cheap, and I got some really good ones that are going to help you guys improve your MUT squad and help you win more games. Let's start at the quarterback position, and pound for pound, the best quarterback in the game, if we factor in price. I want to emphasize that, if we factor in price, is this 87 overall legend Warren Moon. 83 speed, 88 throw power, short throw 88, mid 85, deep 86. He gets the gunslinger ability, and he also has Slinger 5 release, which is one of the best releases in the game. Now, there are better quarterbacks out there. I still think Michael Vick is the best QB in the game. Terry Bradshaw card is pretty good. Kyler Murray's LTD is a solid quarterback, but for 166,000 coins, to get one of the best passing abilities in the game, great attributes, good speed, just a well-rounded quarterback, this is the route to go. If you're tired of the free RG3 from the Campus Hero promo, or you never got that card, this should be QB number 1 if you don't have millions of coins to spend. We got a brand new running back today in Walter Payton, and I think because of his combination of having running back apprentice, 89 speed, good route running, good spin and juke move, I think that makes him the best running back in the game. But Bo Jackson is still solid, and again, like Warren Moon, if you don't have millions of coins to spend, Bo Jackson should be RB number 1. He's down to about 265,000 coins. He was around like 280, 290, 300 earlier in the week, so he's definitely dropping in price. Though he doesn't have the greatest catch rating for a running back, he still gets running back apprentice, which gives him those additional hot routes, the Texas route, table route, really good against man coverage. So if you need help beating man coverage, he can provide that. He will drop a few open passes here and there. That's why I think Walter Payton is the better option, but overall for this price, Bo Jackson really good. If you want to go extreme budget at running back, I still think Ultimate Kickoff Chase Edmonds is a slept on card. 86 speed, 84 break tackle, spin and juke move, pretty solid, and he also provides 74 catch. He doesn't get any good abilities. He is only about 66,000 coins. If you want to put reach forward on him, you can. That's one of the best tier 1 abilities, and you don't have to spend any training for it. But overall, because it's such a lower overall card, he's not going to get a thing like running back apprentice or anything like that. Now on to wide receiver. This is still one of the best wide receivers that I've used this year. It's Jerry Rice, his AKA GOAT card here. The top receivers in the game, excluding Tyreek Hill, of course, have 88 speed. The fact that he still has 87 speed, really good catching, really good route running, and can get slot apprentice for 216,000 coins, this is an absolute steal of a card. Just like with Bo Jackson, slot apprentice for wide receivers is a great way to beat man coverage, which is the toughest defense in the game right now. now. You get a corner route whenever you want, as long as he's lined up in the slot, of course. You can get those post routes. It just opens up my offense a ton. I have a couple other cards that get it, like, you know, Mike Evans and Megatron, Devontae Smith, but for the best bang for your buck here, again, 216K for Jerry Rice, really, really good. We have one LTD rental in this video. It's going to be Brian Finneran, another legend card, 88 overall wide receiver. He's 6'5", a little bit slower with the 86 speed, but look at the route running, very solid there. 88 short, 90 mid, 86 deep, and he has pretty good catch ratings as well. He also will get slot apprentice, goes for 419K on the auction house. I like to keep cards in this video under 300K, but because he's an LTD, he's going to quick sell for 350K at any time. So if you buy him for 419, we'll round up to 420. You're looking at a 70,000 coin rental for a very, very good wide receiver, and he's not going to lose a ton of value no matter how long ago this card came out because of that quick sell value. Let's take a look at some defensive players. We'll focus on the D-line to start, and first we have Javon Curse. A lot of the 87 overall legends are really, really cheap right now, so if you wanted any of them, today is definitely a good day to go pick them up. 84 speed defensive end, 88 finesse move, 88 block shed. To think this card is like almost a month old and had these attributes is crazy, and he's still really good, or really cheap, I'm sorry, 149K. I think that's a steal. I don't really use abilities on this card, but I did at one time have Run Stopper on there, so if you want to try that out, you certainly can if you're getting beat in the run game a lot, but it's not necessary. And you're probably going to call me a homer because I have another Eagle recommendation here, but Jalen Carter, only about 80,000 coins for this defensive tackle ultimate kickoff card. 85 overall. If you look at all of the defensive tackles in the game, with that 75 speed, he's number 7. And then with the block shed, which is 85, he's number 6 there. So he ranks pretty much up at the top half or the top percent at his position in two really, really important attributes. And even the players that have like high block shed, they might not have good power move or finesse move. He has 76 power move. The finesse move stinks, but overall, I think this is a fairly balanced card for an 85 overall, and for well under 100K, it's a really good one. Let's take a look at some secondary options. Here's the problem, right? There's a lot of good free cornerbacks when you factor in like the Jalen Watson from the Headliners Forge Solos, but he only has 85 speed. He's starting to get a little bit outdated there. You got AJ Terrell from the Comp Pass. If you haven't earned it yet, he's got 86 speed, more of a zone corner versus a man corner. And of course, Season 1 Jalen Ramsey, which might be the best cornerback in the game, and the fact that you can get him for free is a huge W. Then there's a bunch of elite cornerbacks. There's not really anybody in between. There's not any really good budget options. So we got Primetime here, his AKA card. I still think for 297K, it's worth it. You don't want to put him in press coverage, but 88 speed, 87 excel, 90 man, and 84 zone is all very, very good. He's been a playmaker for me. I've had him since day one. He's still on the squad now. So if you need a top tier corner, but those more expensive guys that are, you know, 5, 6, 7, 800K are not in your budget, this is a pretty good pickup. And then you can still go with Richard Sherman. I hear bad things about this card, but I still think it's a solid one if you run a lot of zone coverage. If you run a lot of man, you may want to stay away from it, but 90 zone, 86 speed, 6'3", 85 press, play rec, jumping, agility, acceleration, all pretty decent. And he's only 153K. So as I said, those 87 overall legend cards are really, really cheap, and he's one of them. At free safety, pretty good budget option here. This card just came out this past week. Jason Pinnock, 85 overall free safety, and he's got 86 speed, 6'1", 88 excel. I like the balance in the coverage. You're not going to want to, you know, like press him or anything, but he can play a little bit of man coverage with that 83 man, and then he also has 84 zone, and for about 100K, there's no good abilities that he gets. For 100K though, I think it's a good budget option. If you do run a lot of man coverage, this is your guy at free safety. I hope we get a upgraded player at this position that does good in man coverage, but Joey Blunt has just been a playmaker since day one of this game. I got him on my main team still and my no money spent team. 85 speed, 6'1", 85 man coverage. Not very good in zone, but you know, like I said, if you run a lot of man coverage, he's good. And he's now down to about 73,000 coins. We close out the video with my favorite user in the game, and Isaiah Simmons will probably take the top spot very soon. I just haven't had enough time to use the card, but Cam Chancellor has been lights out, so good for me. And I was shocked when I was doing my research for this video to see that he's 166K. In fact, when I'm done recording this this actual video, I'm jumping on over to my no money spent account and buying him because that's extremely cheap. 6'3", 87 speed, 90 hit power, 87 zone. You don't want to put him in man coverage, but he's definitely a great sub linebacker to both user and let the AI control. As long as he's in zone coverage, he's going to be fine. And there you have it. Those are the best cards right now to be buying this weekend to improve your squad and save yourself some coin. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.